I like what you said about the context. I use this in my daily life because I don't understand the Arabic language completely. So I have to put things into context and read body language and read and understand the situation. So I think that was a great point that you made there. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much for that.
But what about, as students, we generally think, doctor, that our exams are our worst enemies. So we would like to go to college and to go to high school without having to take exams. Just go listen to the lecture, enjoy yourself, so there's no pressure. But the exam comes and it puts pressure on us. So how can we understand perhaps if we knew the purpose of the exam, what is the purpose of the exam? What role does it play? Why do we have to take exams in our academic life?
I think this relates to the purpose of learning itself. That's why all the time people have a different idea about learning, either learner-oriented or test-oriented. So if the exam is, if the whole learning is test-oriented, it means that there is no learning. You are coming for the exam, for a test, for a certificate.
Right.
But if the whole approach is learner-oriented, so we focus on the process and processes rather than the end result. And at the end also you have a better end result, but this is the idea. For example, I'm not coming to that program that after half an hour I want to leave, so I keep checking the watch.
Yeah, right.
No, I am coming to that I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had this talk, you and me, in our balance sheet of hasanat.
Right.
I come here so that maybe Allah gave me something. I would like to tell them about that. Maybe there is a problem I'm trying to solve and you help me about that. This is the orientation, learner-oriented. So this is based on the system we are having.
Right,
so for example, learner-oriented, there is a system. I deal with you and I tell you, we discuss things related to that. Right. I don't give you one source. You are active enough to go on for more sources. Right. And you come up with, I give you the topics we need to discuss, not the book that has the topics.
Yes, yes.
And then when you ask me about the exam, I would not answer. I would tell you, focus on learning. The exam is the easiest one.
Right.
And like 2-3 times before this, I'd give you a quiz to check your continuation of work.
Yes.
And another one to check that you are doing better. I would allow for more and more questions. I don't claim that I do all this, but at least we are trying to make the best of a bad job. With a big number, maybe you try to make them taste the meaning of learning.
Yeah, right.
Many times, wallahi, people ask me like this, what about the test? What about the topics? What's cancelled?
Yes.
What's done and so on?
Yeah.
But I tell them this is the easiest one. If we have 10 and we study 6, we get the test on the 6.
Right.
We study 7 on the 7, and the test you know everything about it. So people feel like, I don't claim that all people do the job right. After all of that, maybe somebody comes to the exam and tells me, here, should I write what is exactly in the book?
Right.